Hey guys, I want to talk today about WIHA Tools, and specifically the WIHA tools that I have in my collection. I'll talk about the top 5 tools that I like the most, that I use the most, and also one that is just god-awful, that I can't believe that they would make, especially compared to their competitors in Germany. I mean, this thing is terrible. I should have sent it back, but I didn't because I want to show it to you today. First, a little quick history. So WIHA Tools was founded in 1939 in the Black Forest region of Germany by Willy Hahn. The 40s and 50s, they were making nuts and bolts. And in the 60s through 80s, they started making precision screwdrivers. And in the 2000s, they opened up more subsidiaries, one in the United States in Monticello, Minnesota. And they started making more precision-made tools. So a lot of them are made in Germany. There are some that are made overseas in Asia. But the majority of them are made in Germany. Let's talk about them, and I'll show you which one I like and which one I hate. Let's get at it. Okay guys, so these are going to be in no particular order, the top 5. First off, we've got the WIHA socket set and other tools in these foam trays. These foam trays have got this hard plastic. On the bottom it's very thick, dense foam, easy to keep organized. Just some very nice tools. Now these things are not that expensive. I've been watching videos of the new Milwaukee tools that they come out in there with their foam trays, and you know, it's like $4,000 for the complete set. This one was less than, I think it was $75, $76, something like that. I'll leave a link in the description on all these. You can check them out. Let's pull out a 13 millimeter. Now I had to have the icon here, icon socket, and here is our WIHA socket. The icon, of course, is a 6-point socket. WIHA's a 12-point, and you could tell the WIHA's just got a little bit thinner sidewalls than the icon's got, but it's a lot less money too. I mean, this is of course this is the mid-size socket, but like I said, $75 for a complete set. You won't find that in the foam tray. You won't find that many places. So that's it. That's the WIHA. This is a 3/8 inch 12-point socket. These are all made in Taiwan. Okay, this is the packaging that these ratchet and socket sets were in. It's a 72 tooth ratchet, as you can see here, premium tool steel, whatever that means. The 3/8 inch has a 24 piece. The 1/4 inch has a 27 piece. I'll let you here. You can look and see if you want to pause that. You can tell which ones are included. That's the WIHA 3/8 inch socket set in foam. Like I said, some of these tools are made in Germany. Some of them are made in Taiwan. Actually, this one is made in Germany. This is the WIHA hex key set in the same foam tray, a little bit larger. If you could see, they have 2 sizes. So this one here is a half size. And the foam in these hex key sets come in the full size. I'll be putting these, I bought these because I want to put them in my DXL that's out in the garage right now to have a full set out in the garage. But these are just very nice. So that's a WIHA hex key set also. Still number one on the list of 5 because I'm really just showing off the foam trays. Let's go to the next one. Okay guys, so next up is the WIHA heavy duty screwdriver. You know, this still got the soft grip finish on it, just a great screwdriver, but man, they say heavy duty, it is very heavy. It's a heavy screwdriver. Now this is a beater, what I call a beater. This one has a striking cap, the rounded striking cap on the end. It's got the hex bolster here where you can, if you want to, you can wrench on it, get some more torque. Just a nice beefy screwdriver. This shaft goes all the way up to the head where when you hit on this, you're getting full force out here. Just a great demo screwdriver. Now for years I've been using this snap-on, and you can tell I've been beating the heck out of it. And it's worked well also. I tell you, these are just some, if you want a beater screwdriver, you can't beat this snap-on either. And it doesn't even have the striking cap, but as you can tell, this stuff is so hard. It's just really got some, you know, it's kind of beat up, but it's not really mushroomed out like other handles would be. So that is the WIHA heavy duty, and not that expensive. Like I said, link will be in the description. These are made in Germany. Okay guys, the next one is this is the VDE handle, the WIHA VDE handle. I did a review on these, and I also did a comparison of the universal pliers, which this is a universal plier. Did a comparison video, and this thing had the best cutters out of all of them. Got these large serrations here on this lower end in the V channel where you can grab pipe, nuts, whatever you want to grab, and then it's just serrations all the way up here the last ½ inch. What I like about it also is this area here is kind of squared off. It's not round like a lot of them are, so if you wanted to, you could grab some nuts and bolts in there and they will really hold solid. You could also, of course, hold them in this screw or in this pipe gripping, this V-jaw here, or I call them screw holders too, because man, you can really get some torque on these things. And the cutters, like I said, are phenomenal on these. I love the grip. This red is a soft finish. This yellow is the same soft finish. You know, usually you have hard and soft, but with these VDE handles, it's all kind of that same material, soft material. These are just some awesome tools. Now I looked at, I think the grips, it says Germany here, but I don't know if the pliers are made in Germany or just these grips are made in Germany and these are made in Vietnam. I don't know. But right now, the only thing I see on them is Germany here. So I'm gonna say they're made in Germany. If somebody knows different, please leave a comment. But that's my number 2, or I'm sorry, that's my number 3, is the WIHA VDE Universal Pliers. Now, my number 4 is this WIHA Electrician's hammer. And I don't know why I like it so much, but I really do. I think one thing is it looks very cool with this soft rubber grip going all the way up to the head here. Now this right here is a harder plastic, and it really kind of protects this handle in case you misstrike something and hit the nail or whatever you're striking here. This does have a flat top, so you can get in real close. If you've got a you know, if you've got a board here, you can get in almost directly on it. So it's not a rounded edge, it's a flat top here. Just a great hammer. Now these, I got this, I had to buy it out of Germany, so I had to pay extra shipping for it. It's a little bit more expensive. I'm sure they're a lot cheaper in Germany, but that's number 4, the WIHA hammer. Okay, last and certainly not least is my favorite locking bit holder of all time is the WIHA Centrofix. When you put your bit in, this locking bit holder holds it almost just like a dedicated screwdriver. I mean, this is the best one that I have seen. This one is made in Germany, and it is by far the #1 locking bit holder on the market. I don't care what you compare it against, this thing is solid. This is also has the soft finish. This one is made in Germany, like I said, and it's the number 387 1/4-inch bit holder. Now to get it out, you pull, to get it out, you pull up, and when you push it in, you have to push it up also. It's not a quick release, or it's not a quick insert. Push it up to get it in, and then to get it out, you push it up also. That's a WIHA Centrofix. Probably my favorite WIHA tool of all of these. If you like tool reviews like I do, please subscribe to the channel. It really helped me out, help me keep producing these videos. And we will have another video next week on a different manufacturer. See you then. Now, let's get to the one that is just god-awful, that I cannot stand. I can't believe they don't make it. I can't believe that I didn't send it back. It's the WIHA water pump plier. This is the 10-inch water pump plier. I know this one's not made in Germany. It says Germany here, but I just cannot believe that this thing is made in Germany. I can't believe it. It's got, maybe the grips are, I don't know. If you know, please leave a comment where these things are made. But this thing's got this, it's very rough finish, very rudimentary. I mean, it's got this plastic button on it that, you see that? It sticks half the time. Just poorly made. As you can see here, this little bar on the back, it's not even bent, so it's not giving enough pressure to really push that thing back. And if you look at the Knipex, you can see the bend that they have here. So this thing just pops back, you know, automatically. Where this, a lot of times it'll stick. You have to Have to move it around to get the button. Look at there. See, yeah, you got to move it around to get the button to come out. It's just not a very good, well-made tool at all. I did a pipe gripping test with the Knipex test rig. This one came dead last. These teeth are dull. They're not sharp. I guess they're, looks like they might be going in the right direction. In other words, these are going this way and these are going this way. So as you pull down, you're supposed to be able to grip, but these do not grip at all. You got tight serrations here in the back, larger serrations here, and then little tighter serrations here up front. You can tell the settings there versus the settings on the Knipex. Look how fine the settings these are. You can see the finish here on them versus these Knipex pliers. Now, the problem is these things are, I'm gonna put a link, but they're not that much cheaper than the Knipex. So why not get the Knipex? You know what, hold on, I'm gonna find out right now what they cost. Let's take a look. All right, so you can see on the screen, these WIHA are only $1 less than the Knipex Cobra. So why would you buy these versus the Cobras? I tell you, I think WIHA needs to take these off the market, design a better pair of pliers like NWS, like Hazet, like Gador, like Philo. All of them are better than this WIHA, which shocks me because I'm a huge WIHA fan, but man, these are terrible. That's it, guys. That's my 5 top WIHA tools that I use, and one that I won't use, and I just use it. I'll just bring it here to look at it and go, man, what a terrible tool that is. Okay, we'll see you next week.